bad. It's something that you don't ever want to experience, because I have to stay strong to try to find my daughter.
Tiera's family says she was last seen at this bar on 6th Street on Sunday, April 16th at 2:30 a.m.
Some girls in the club jumped her, so I started beating her up inside the club. They kicked her out, and the fight went outside.
Her family says this video shows the tail end of that fight, and that the girls Tiera went to the club with didn't help her.
I don't want to assume anything because I don't have any proof. But I mean, all I know is what they did to her. When they first told me what happened, I really didn't understand it. It wasn't until I met them, and they gave me all of her items, and that's what really, that's when it set in that something was wrong. Because it didn't make sense for you to be here, but she's not. And you have all of her personal belongings. It's not like her to leave her bank card that she works hard for.
25-year-old Tiera Strand disappeared less than a week ago, and this morning, authorities say they found her body 70 miles away from Austin.
A young woman who vanished after family claims she was assaulted outside of a downtown Austin bar has been found dead in a ditch. According to reports, the body of Tiera Strand was recovered on the side of the road near Temple, Texas. Tiera reportedly went to a bar with friends on the night of April 16th and was never heard from again. Currently, there are no suspects in this case, and her cause and manner of death are unknown. Tiera Strand was 25 years old and lived in Texas. Tiera was described by family and friends as fun, loving, and nurturing. Tiera hoped to graduate from a continuing education program to get her high school diploma in May. According to her sister, she had been talking to a recruiter about going into the U.S. Navy.
This summer was the summer that she's going to graduate, and she's going to go into the Navy. That's her dream, to go to the Navy. That she's a mother, and that she is ambitious. She has dreams and goals, you know.
She was full of life. She had a bubbly personality, sassy too, very expressive with the way she wore her hair, from her makeup. She was very confident. She was sure of the things that she wanted in life. And she had plans. She had a future.
She was a mother of a 6-year-old daughter, and she financially took care of her wants and needs. When she wasn't in school or working to support her daughter, she enjoyed spending time out with her family and friends. On April 16, 2023, Tiera did just that. Taking pictures in the mirror with her crew, she went out with a group of friends to an Austin bar called the Moose Knuckle Pub. Unfortunately, while Tiera was out, she faced trouble inside the bar. She was jumped by a group of women inside before the fight spilled outdoors. The reason behind the brawl hasn't been disclosed. However, cell phone video shows the tail end of the fight. According to Tiera's mother, Monica, she noticed that some of Tiera's friends either did not help or were among those who could be seen fighting her daughter. After the brawl, Tiera allegedly took off without any of her belongings, leaving her cell phone, purse, and keys with her friends. That was the last time anyone would see Tiera alive again. Later, Tiera's friends eventually brought her belongings back to her mother's home, but none of them told her what truly happened to her daughter.
Now they're stuck with little to no answers about how she died, but they told me she was attacked while out at a bar on 6th Street, and that attack was captured on video. But after that, no one heard from her again. Now the family says she had gone out with friends on Saturday, but on Sunday morning when they didn't hear from her, they called Tiera's phone. But her friends answered and said they had her belongings. Tiera's loved ones say it wasn't like her to leave without her things. Now the family did file a report with Austin police the next day, which APD did confirm to KVUE. However, her family feels not enough was done.
The people you took pictures with just hours before were smiling with, laughing with, enjoying with, just stood there and watched that happen to you. And then they have the audacity to come to her mother and say, well, we tried to follow her, but she was She just wanted to walk away. She wanted to be by herself.
On April 18th, around 2:29 a.m., Tiera's sister left a message asking people in the local area to contact her if they saw Tiera. In the post, she stated Tiera had been missing since 1 a.m. of April 16th, and her last location was downtown Austin. According to Tiera's GoFundMe account, her family went 5 days with no answers or leads from the police until April 21st, when they got a call that morning her body was found. A passerby found Tiera on Friday morning in a ditch off a road in Bell County, about 70 miles north of where she had been reported missing. Her family says she has no connection to Bell County, leaving some angry, sad, and confused.
A woman from Austin was found dead just north of Temple. Here are the details. Police identified the body as 25-year-old Tiera Strand. She was reported missing from Austin on Sunday. She was last seen on 6th Street. Family members, they want some answers.
It has been a painful process to get the phone call to say that Tiera's missing, and then to not hear from her for days on end, and then to finally get a call that says we found your daughter, we found your granddaughter, and but she's deceased.
After day 5, I started feeling like we were never gonna find her. And then Friday, when they found her, I felt relief and so much anger at the same time.
I feel devastated, heartbroken. Tiera meant so much to our family. She was just everything to us, and to have her taken away is really painful.
It's hard to put it into words, you know, just knowing how much pain she probably was in before, you know, she passed. I think that it's indescribable. I just pray for her baby girl, you know, and we are going to make sure she knows how much her mother loved her. And we're not going to stop until we find who did this.
Currently, family are waiting to get her body back from the medical examiner's office and are planning her funeral. Her cause and manner of death are unknown. At this time, the family is crowdfunding in order to hire a private detective to go through the details of Tiera's case. They hope to learn more about the moments she was assaulted in the crowd downtown before her disappearance. The Austin Police Department and the Bell County Sheriff's Department are conducting a joint investigation into her death. Anyone with information is asked to contact their local authorities. At this time, Tiera's family is focused on finding out what exactly happened. They are hoping for justice.
You're out there, we are doing everything in our power to make sure you are held accountable, because justice needs to be served.
I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayers with her friends and family, especially her daughter. You guys, let's please stay aware, let's stay alert, let's use our discernment. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions down below. Thanks so much for watching. I love you guys dearly, and with that being said, don't forget to check on your loved ones.